Alright, we're back to fixing league champions. I'm going to start with a pretty hot topic champion at the moment that we were kind of discussing on stream before. And it's recently gotten touched on, and there's a big drama about it on Twitter right now. So we're going to hop right into it. The champion that I think Riot needs to fix is Vel'Koz. And I don't think Vel'Koz is even in a bad spot. And I don't even believe Vel'Koz players believe Vel'Koz is in a bad spot. I think he is pretty strong, especially when you hit his abilities. The problem is his abilities are very outdated. They feel very outdated, and it doesn't quite match. It doesn't feel satisfying to even play Vel'Koz, especially with every new champion that comes out, which just makes Vel'Koz just feel weaker when his damage is good. The problem is his E. His E is pretty much his only real form of protection. It's the only way he can actually save himself is to hit a good E. And it's a very small knockup with a bit of a delay. And with every champion in the game now coming out having 2 to 3 dashes, it's an absolute nightmare to count on one form of protection to keep you safe from Kiana, Zed, Katarina, Briar, champions that just get to you for free. Like, Briar can just hit you with ult and you are dead. Like, even if you hit the E at that point, because she's at you. It's not going to stop Cassante. Cassante can also dodge it. It's just a bad Cho'Gath Q. And Cho'Gath has other forms of protection with the silence and slows. Vel'Koz has only that. It's not even, and it's just a worse version of that. So my solutions to that is make the ability better. I believe if you did like a line from Vel'Koz to where he wants to do the knockup at, we could do it that way, of like providing a slow or even like kind of like a Nautilus ult leading to the destination on where you had targeted, where it's smaller knockups followed by the larger knockup as to where you clicked, but it's a point and click instead of it's a skill shot instead of a point and click ult like Nautilus is, and you could increase the cooldown of it. You can do a larger circle that provides a slow with the point where you targeted still being a knockup. Like, I think it being a knockup isn't a problem. I think how small it is and the delay makes it impossible to hit. If you do something to give it a boost, a shot at hitting some of these more mobile champions, it would greatly increase the usability of that ability and provide Vel'Koz a little more protection, even if it's, like I said, if you do like the path that slows or the path that does the Nautilus ult, he can provide himself protection from multiple champions instead of only being able to protect himself against one champion as an immobile AP champion. Like some sort of way to, usably use his only CC. I think his W is also kind of weak, but what you replace that with, I feel like it really doesn't matter too much. I don't think it's weak. It just feels unsatisfying, Like, it's an ability you don't think about that much. The Q, perfect. The ult, perfect. The passive, perfect. I think the W could use a little tweaking to feel more satisfied when you use it. Like, the ability has a little more oomph. But like, it's something you really don't think about as when you're using it and when you're defending against it. The W is just negligible. And so I think those are the two big ways that you could definitely adjust Vel'Koz. I don't think he needs damage tweaks. I think his abilities could use a little more fun. less complicated, like just a little update to deal with the fact that League is now a far more mobile game than it was when he was created. And so a little refreshing change to Vel'Koz to bring him back to the current times. And yeah, that's the big thing that I think Riot should fix about Vel'Koz is a big E change and a little W change, a little